Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. So Jamie Dornan, congratulations. What a really great story that a lot of people don't really know about.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with telling about Operation Anthropoid?
I fall into the category of someone who didn't know about the story before. My Second World War history probably isn't what it should be. I didn't probably listen enough at school. But even still, it's one of the lesser told stories, I feel. So I hadn't heard it until I got the script. And instantly, I mean, you can't read that story and not fail to be taken by it and moved by it. And I was a big fan of Sean's work before anyway, so I was just dying to do it once I read it.
These guys are incredible heroes.
Oh,
when you
God.
get to play a character like this, it's got to be just so rewarding as an actor.
Totally. I think it's rewarding playing real life characters anyway, especially there's something about that, about portraying people who you know actually existed and are rooted, and but when they've achieved things like Jan and Josef achieved and all the other people involved in the mission, and what they did for their country and the sacrifice they made is something that I don't know, like it's something that kind of it has an equivalent today, but there's something so strong about the way they did it and the time that they did it in, and how big a force they were up against, and how brave that was to do. And you sort of ask yourself the question, like, could I do that now? And I like to think I could, but the reality is probably not. No.
Were you able to grasp the importance of this story in that, particularly in that region? To see, it's a folk tale. It's incredible.
No, very much so, yeah. And it was lovely actually. We premiered the movie at Karlovy Vary Festival over there in Czech Republic with a Czech audience, and it was kind of terrifying to see like how they would respond, but they all responded so well. And again, of course, it's a story that means a lot to them and shaped their country. Without killing Heydrich, their country would have been it probably would have just become total German rule, and if Heydrich had his way, he would have wiped out all of Czechoslovakia as it was then. So a very important story and cool thing to be a part of.
You do blockbusters, you do TV. This is more of an indie. Talk to me about doing something like this versus the other projects.
I sort of feel that they're all the same, man. Movie crews are the same. It's just a bunch of people trying to do the best work and try to put something to film that they think is good and relevant and worthy. And I feel that no matter if it's television, if it's independent film, if it's big franchises, whatever, the intention's the same, and it is still just a group of people trying to make a good picture. So I sort of feel they all feel the same to me, in a really nice way. I approach them all the same way.